Okay. We'll be starting momentarily.
The Appellate Division First Department is now in session. First, let me welcome everyone here this afternoon, and I want to reiterate the sentiment that we thank you for your patience and for our technical difficulties. It is an unfortunate byproduct of the virtual world that we live in right now, but we are now up to speed and we're streaming live and ready to go. So with no further delay, Ms. Gregorio, I turn it over to you.
May it please the court, good afternoon. I, Veronica Guerrero, counsel to this court's Committee on Character and Fitness. I'm honored this afternoon to present to the court 26 applicants for admission to the bar. Further, I am pleased to report that the committee has examined the records of each applicant appearing here today. Accordingly, and on behalf of the committee, I certify that each applicant appearing here this afternoon does possess the requisite character and fitness to merit admission to the bar of the state of New York, and therefore I do hereby move for their admission.
Thank you. Before we rule on the motion, I would like to thank you, Ms. Guerrero, as well as your staff and the many pro bono attorneys who serve on the committee and have brought before us today these fine applicants for admission to the bar.
Thank you.
Candidates. Before we rule on your motion, I like to cite Justice Cardoza and his famous position that justice delayed is justice denied. And I'm happy to say that we will not be denying justice today. I have spoken with my colleagues and they have authorized me to grant the motion for your admission to the bar today.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, Justice Gish. Good afternoon, candidates. I am going to recite the oath of office in the form of a question. At the end, I will ask you then to please unmute your microphones and respond by saying, I do. At this point, candidates, please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear to support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New York, and faithfully discharge the duties of the office of attorney and counselor at law to the best of your ability? Please unmute your mics and respond by saying, I do.
I do.
I do. I do.
Congratulations, attorneys. You may mute your microphones. Thank you.
And at this time, I call upon my colleagues to unmute their microphones to wish these attorneys a hearty congratulations and a round of applause. We have a custom here at the Appellate Division, and that is we give one of our justices the privilege of addressing you on this important day. This afternoon, that justice will be Judge Kapnick.
Thank you so much, Justice Gish. So once again, I would like to congratulate the new attorneys and your families and close friends who have supported you financially and emotionally through this long process. Remember, we all went through it once upon a time too. You are certainly, though, becoming lawyers at a very surreal and unprecedented time for us as well as for you. Normally, this ceremony would take place in our beautiful historic courtroom on Madison Avenue, just across from Madison Square Park. You can see part of the courtroom in the virtual backgrounds behind our pictures, and you would be joined by your loved ones. Of course, this is not possible today, but we hope you will plan to visit our courthouse when you are able to behold and enjoy its beauty and majesty. At times like this, in addition to the heroic work done by our doctors, nurses, first responders, and many other essential workers, it is also the lawyers who always rise to the occasion to contribute and volunteer and to represent people in all types of need. You are joining a very noble profession, and although this is certainly a very tough and uncertain time to begin your careers, hopefully you will find a way to do good and use this time to formulate a strong and ethical approach to the law, which will give you balance and a solid background throughout your legal careers. Remember that whatever you do, your name and reputation will follow you always. So be smart and always do what you know is right. Throughout all of your years in college and law school, you have developed good and sound moral compasses. Don't ever let anyone or anything dissuade you from the path that you know is right, because that is really all you have at the end of the day: your good name, your reputation for truthfulness and honesty, dedication to your profession, and your integrity. Let me just close with a quote from United States Supreme Court Justice Sonia Sotomayor, also a New Yorker from the Bronx, who wrote in the preface to her book, My Beloved World, that experience has taught me that you cannot value dreams according to the odds of their coming true. Their real value is in stirring within us the will to aspire. That will, wherever it finally leads, does at least move you forward. And after a time, you may recognize that the proper measure of success is not how much you've closed the distance to some far-off goal, but the quality of what you have done today. Congratulations to all of you on what you have accomplished today and what we know you will accomplish in the future. Again, we wish you a long, rewarding, and very successful career.
Thank you, Justice Kapnick. At this point, the admission ceremony is now concluded and court is adjourned.